How long does it take to learn the violin? Let Jamie Hutchinson tell you from Abbey Road Studios.
I think the first thing people always want to know is how long does it take to learn the violin? Well, I still feel like I'm learning. So the real answer is that you'll never really feel like you've completed learning the violin. People sometimes like to think about grades, so levels of attainment like Associated Board or the Royal Schools of Music exam grades. It's quite a good way of keeping a check of how quickly you're progressing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're at a certain level. So with grades on the violin, it usually takes between 18 months and 2 years to get to grade 1. And then it takes roughly a year to do all the subsequent grades, maybe a little bit longer to get to grade 8. And grade 8 is the highest of the number grades, but then you can carry on and do a diploma. And then by that stage, you might be looking at going on to music college and studying more intensively. So I went to music college at the age of 18, and I didn't graduate from my master's until I was 22. And then I still carried on having violin lessons in Germany for a year. And even now, I might have one violin lesson a year, just with a colleague that I really respect and admire, to make sure that I'm keeping on top of everything and share some musical ideas. So it's a lifelong journey, that's the thing to know, and it requires quite a lot of work and practice and dedication. So why is the violin difficult, and why does it take that long? Because it's the most wonderful instrument. It's got so much variety to the way that it can be played. So I don't even need the bow in order to play. I can play using just my finger. I can play it like a guitar like that. Pizzicato. Pizzicato, that's the plucking. If I get my bow, that's a whole nother level of difficulty. So people often think that this hand, which is the one that you see moving really fast, they often think that that's the hand that's difficult. This hand is just as difficult, because this is your engine, this is your powerhouse, this is what makes the sound, and this is what we create colour with. So when I say colour, I mean variety of tone, and that is one thing that the violin has that other instruments don't necessarily have as much of. So I can make a really short and spiky stab, or I can make a long isn't it? So that's the thing with the violin. You've got to think about both hands equally. Got lots of things going on, but then it's so rewarding because it's such a beautiful instrument with such a big repertoire. So lots of different music that you can learn.